Nazim is a business analyst up in sunny Birmingham. Hopefully it is there today. Nazim asked us, how many candidates do customers normally interview for a permanent role, and how long do we find that the process in our industry generally takes?
Yeah, I think we come across this question quite a lot with regards to how long the process takes, and it's a difficult one because it ranges from company to company and even from manager to manager. You know, it just really depends. And obviously, the more people involved or more stakeholders involved in the process, generally the longer it's going to take, unless you can get all those people together at the same time to do that. You know, interview process in one go or two goes. With regards to how many interviews and how many people they generally want to see, again, it really depends. I mean, I've worked with companies before where they may have 5 or 6 interviews booked, meet 2 people, the second guy or first guy they really like, and they will cancel the other interviews. It just really depends on the organisation and that person's specific hiring process. I think, you know, from my experience, I'd probably say for a permanent role, probably 4 or 5, maybe 6 interviews. If it's a permanent position, certainly the contract side, it may be less. But for me, I think that's probably a rough estimation. What do you think?
I think probably at the moment, if you, and there was a thing about this the other day actually about Google had done some analysis actually saying, and they're probably one of the ones that do the longest interviews, but actually things tend to go wrong and people lose interest if the process is any longer than 4. So we tend to find actually most people nail things down in 2 to 3 interviews.
Oh, so I think the amount of candidates they interview.
No, yeah, sorry, yeah. In terms of, sorry, you're right. I was talking about the process, how long the process takes. So yeah, in terms of the process could take, if it's 3 to 4 interview stage, that process could take between 3 weeks and 6 weeks.
Yeah.
But in terms of the amount of interviews, it could be anything from 3 to 5 to 6.
I think that's probably a fair estimation.
I would say, on a caveat on that, some in the development space, you know, could be interviewing, in the developers, for example, could be interviewing 10, 20, 30 candidates.
Absolutely, and I guess it depends on the skill set and availability of people in that particular domain. So in some instances, there's not actually many to choose from, so therefore it's a very few candidates they're interviewing and a very quick process. If it's a more generalist role, then you're probably looking at, say, 5, 6, maybe 7 interviews as in different candidates.
And Nazim, just to give you a heads up there, you can always ask, you know, don't be afraid to ask a company, especially if maybe you're dealing with it directly or if you're an agency, ask them at the start of the process, how long does the process normally take and how many people do you normally interview? And you just might get an idea, that's all.
I think that's a really good point, and actually, even at the start of the process, great, but actually during the process, if they've interviewed you, ask them at that point. When can I expect feedback? Just to manage your own expectations. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you for that.